Hello, everybody. This is Ricky Trade, and I'm glad to see you today. I hope everybody is doing good. Welcome to Nashville across America. I would like for you to like, share, and subscribe to our channel so we can keep this thing going. I'm very, very busy, so you'll see how I work and maneuver. I think it's better to teach by doing than to teach by saying. So I'm going to show you a day in life. We may do an hour a day, and y'all see how it works. Or we may do an hour a week. It's just up to how it works out. But I'm going to start today by showing you a little bit about how I prepare a song to be pitched. Now you can do your work on a guitar or keyboard, and I'll show you how to play the instrument as we go. Now I'm going to go to the computer right now, and this computer will tell. Let me pump in my secret code. We are preparing a song to pitch. Now I've already lined the chords out on my computer. When you line the chords out on Band in the Box, which I am using, you will see the song as it starts. And I'm going to just sing a little bit of this song as I go. This is called Southern by the Grace of God, and it's going to be pitched to Nashville, Tennessee, to some of the record companies in which I am connected to. By the way, if you remember, I've had 5 number one hit records, 18 top 20s, and a slew of top 40s and charted records. So I do know what I'm doing. I want to pass it on because I want other people to love what they're doing too. And it ain't just about making money. It's about enjoying your life. It's about being creative. And a lot of people have been stuck at home for a long time, and now I think it's just good to release yourself, your emotions and all that. You can have so many things you can write about, and I'm going to have so many things that I'm writing, and I want you to see how I do it, line for line. So I will start the song with the lead in. Understand, you see, I'm using a full band as I'm writing. In this product that I'm using, it covers a full band, and as we go, you'll see me using that product. You'll also see me a flat top guitar. Now this is a gut string guitar, and I usually use this in the studio because it's easier for me to put down and pick up as I want to. You know, you'll see a lot of the things that I'm doing. The people that are using a guitar and knows your chords, you can kind of follow along with it if you are in tune to my computer. And y'all know what you need to do to get into that type of tuning. Okay, this song is called Southern by the Grace of God. Now, like I am a Southern person. I live in the South. Now, you are whatever you are. You can look at your life when you get ready to write a song. Don't write it like mine. Don't write it like mine. Write it the way you want to do it, using your chords, your logic, and your everything. Finding ways to to tell your story. There's so many ways to tell a story. You know, you can go to the bookstore and you can look at all them titles. Don't write the song according to the book. Write the song according to what you want to say. Be individual as you are writing. Okay, now I'm going to start off with this song here, and we're going to start off with the intro. So I'm going to. That's the intro. Now as I click and go back, okay, now I'm going to take the intro and I'm going to start singing. Like the intro is like 4 bars. You will get this later as you go because I'll be teaching this stuff, but the intro is 4 bars. You got 4 bars of music. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 bars of music. And the intro, and then you will have 1 bar, and in this case 1 bar will have 4 beats. You'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and this is the way it is through the whole song. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You don't have to be a musician to know 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 is a measure of music. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 is a sentence of music. In my case, in your case, as I write and try to keep things simple so you'll understand it. So I'm going to start off with this song that I'm doing with an intro. Watch. Are you hearing it? Now watch. Here's my first sentence. Roosevelt the Queen down Mississippi, stood out in the Smoky Mountain rain. Okay, I started out the song using that sentence. I rode the Delta Queen down the Mississippi, stood out in the Smoky Mountain rain. Now understand that this is, again, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now that's where it stopped. That's where it stopped as I pull the intro of this music. If you're playing it on the guitar, it's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you're looking at a song that you're creating, but you got to have that first sentence. I want you to know that in Nashville, Tennessee, when a publisher or a producer, in my case, a producer, looking at your song, you will have to get in touch with that man, have to knock that man out in the first of the song. So the first of the song needs to show strength. Let the intro take place. If you understand, I started at the beginning. You can't start in the middle of the song. You got to start at the beginning of the song. You've got to have a base to start from. I rode the Delta Queen down the Mississippi. I stood out in the Smoky Mountain rain. Let's look at this. I rode the Delta Queen down Mississippi, stood out in the Smoky Mountain rain. Now, those of you that are playing the guitar, and knows your chords, I'm fixing to tell you what they are in this song. Don't copy me. You're preparing your own song. Now, those of you that are fixing to be taught, and you're going to be taught like C, F, and G7 first, you will just see that much. On my guitar, you'll listen to C, F, and G7. Okay, on the piano, you will see C, F, and G7. Okay, let's go. C, F, and G7. C, F, and G7. Or a G on the piano. Usually when I'm writing a song, I will put the seventh in. You know, the song is like I know I'm blowing out wind to you, but you will understand it as we go. You will see the tonic, the subdominant, and the dominant seventh. As you listen to this, I'm going to see if I can find, well, the sonic, the subdominant, and the dominant seventh will be easier in yours. Now, for the people that know how to play already, you're looking at C, C major 7, F, A minor 7, D minor 7, and G7. That G7 is C, D, and G7. Looking at your fingers, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You play the song in 1, 4, and 5. In this case, you'll see C, F, and G7. Them are the main chords in the key. So, as we start the song, the words to this first verse is, I rode the Delta Queen down the Mississippi, stood out in the Smoky Mountain rain. Been through Alabama, picked peaches down in Georgia, walked along the docks in New Orleans. So I'm going to sing that part. I've already built the band, built the music. Now I'm applying the words. So you'll look at how it works, starting off with the intro. I rode the Delta Queen down the Mississippi, stood out in the Smoky Mountain rain. Been through Alabama, picked peaches down in Georgia, walked along the docks in New Orleans, rode the sandy shore, got poured to my hand, felt the ocean breeze on my skin. Well, I was born a southern son, and I'm proud for all I've got, 'cause I'm American by birth, southern by the grace of God. Now I'm using this right after the chorus to do the lead break. So let's stop right here, and you see how I did the verses and did the I did the bars, did the sentence, and started the song. finished up what I was talking about before I got to the chorus, and the chorus details the information. So it's very important that you start off telling the story. See, I started off telling the story, which is very, very important as I wrote the song. This is intro. I rode the Delta Queen down the Mississippi, stood out in the Smoky Mountain rain. Been through Alabama, Big Beaches down in Georgia, walked along the docks of New Orleans. We'll go on. Rode the sandy shore from Gulfport to Miami, felt the ocean breeze on my skin. Well, I was born a southern son, and I'm proud for all I've got, 'cause I'm American by birth, southern by the grace of God. Now we add another verse. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to start that new verse right here. I've been through the Carolinas, wheat fields sure get tall. But I walked along these old dirt roads in the hills of Arkansas, digging all wells down in Texas, making music in Tennessee. Those songs about the Southland boys mean so much to me. From the Blue Ridge of Virginia to the Ozarks in Missouri, from Houston to St. Augustine. Well, I was born a southern son, and I'm proud of all I've done. I'm a man because I'm birth southern by the grace of God. Okay, you're hearing a different instrument here, like a piano, but you're hearing another music track in the same song that you hear. I was born a southern son, and I'm proud of all I've got. I'm American by birth, southern by the grace of God. Ooh, southern by the grace of God. Okay, you got it now. I've already prepared the song over here on my equipment, my recording equipment, so I'm going to start putting it together and see how this works out. See, you got a bigger sound because I just put it on my recording equipment. So let me go back. Here's the intro. I rode the Delta Queen down the Mississippi, stood out in the Smoky Mountain. Been through Alabama, Big Beaches down in Georgia, walked along the docks of New Orleans. Okay, now I've done that part. Now we're going to bring the mic over. And I'm going to change my position. You can hear my voice come through like this, and I'm going to go back to the beginning of the song. I'm fixing to do the song. I'm fixing to record it, so you won't hear me talk. So I'm just going to be recording. I rode the Delta Queen down the Mississippi, stood out in the Smoky Mountain rain. Been through Alabama, big beaches down in Georgia, walked along the docks in New Orleans. I rode the sandy shore from Gulfport to Miami, felt the ocean breeze on my skin. Well, I was born a southern son, and I'm proud of all I've done, 'cause I'm American by birth, southern by the grace of God. I've been through the Carolinas, the wheat fields sure get tall, and I walked along those old back roads in the hills of Arkansas. They're digging all wells down the Texas, making music in Tennessee, and those songs about the Southland boys mean so much to me. From the Blue Ridge of Virginia to the Ozarks in Missouri, from Houston to St. Augustine. Well, I was born a southern son, and I'm proud of all I've got. I'm American by birth, southern by the grace of God. I'm American by birth, southern by the grace of God. I'm American by birth, southern by the grace of God. Now I'm going to go back and we're going to do the whole song, listen to the whole song, and then we're done for the day. But I want you to see how I've done this whole thing. We're going to be doing all kinds of things in this studio. But let's go. Let's go back, and we're doing everything this time. I'm just going to sit back and we're going to listen. I rode the Delta Queen down the Mississippi, stood out in the Smoky Mountain rain. Been through Alabama, big beaches down in Georgia, walked along the docks in New Orleans. I rode the sandy shore from Gulfport to Miami, felt the ocean breeze on my skin. Well, I was born a southern son, and I'm proud of all I've got, 'cause I'm American by birth, Southern by the grace of God. I've been through the Carolinas, the wheat fields sure get to talk, and I walked along those old back roads in the hills of Arkansas. They're digging all wells down in Texas, making music in Tennessee, and those songs about the Southland boys mean so much to me. From the Blue Ridge of Virginia to the Ozarks in Missouri, from Houston to St. Augustine. Well, I was born a Southern son, and I'm proud of all I've done. I'm American by birth, Southern by the grace of God. American by birth, Southern by the grace of God. I'm American by birth, Southern by the grace of God. I'm American by birth, Southern by the grace of God. Well, understand you can write your songs about any part of the country that you're living in. There's things that went on in your family life. There's things that went on in your city, county, or your farmhouse, or your mom and dad, how you were raised. There's so many things that you can say about your song. Don't write the song like I wrote it. The words has to be quality. The music has to sound good to the ears. So as you are writing, understand that you're developing a story and keep on script. Now, hey, remember, like, share, and subscribe. Let's sign off and let y'all study and do your work. Bye-bye.